I'm sitting here with Brooke and Mackenzie, both of whom are current high school students and who have attended Spirit Sports Camp in the past. So girls, if you'll take a minute and please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I am a sophomore at Western Reserve Academy. I play varsity field hockey, swimming, and lacrosse. And in the past I've played soccer, horseback riding, and tennis. I've attended multiple sports camps in the past.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie, and I am a current sophomore at Western Reserve Academy, and currently I am playing varsity lacrosse and varsity field hockey, and I have played soccer, gymnastics, volleyball, and basketball in the past, and I have also attended multiple sports camps.
Okay, great. Well, I just want to ask you a few questions. Could you tell me how you think sports have influenced you to become the person who you are today?
I think sports have definitely made me more of a team player, and it's helped me work in group projects, I think in school too, because of the way you interact with the people on your team, and it makes you be a better team player.
Sports help me become more relaxed because when I have so much schoolwork going on and so many projects and things like that, it really helps my mind kind of get a break from all the academics, and it just helps me relax my mind and just play the sports, which I love to do. And it also helps me become more responsible because you need to be at practice on time and you need to get the balls to bring them out to the field, and you just need to be ready for practice. And it also helps me become more of a team player and knowing how to interact with bigger groups better, and knowing that it's not just about yourself and it's about the whole team and how the whole team acts. And so sports have really helped me become who I am today.
Great. Would you say that sports have had an impact on how you view yourself as far as confidence or self-esteem go?
I think that sports have definitely helped me with my confidence, because when you have a very good game, it's nice to be like, yes, I did really well. And then also when you don't have a good game, people are always there being like, yeah, like this game might not have been the best, but you are doing so well in the whole season. And also, like all the girls around me, is just really nice to interact with everyone because they're all so nice and help you and like are really nice to you.
Yeah, and it definitely, everyone like cheering you on helps build your confidence. My teammates there for me and always cheering me on, and just their enthusiasm for everything that happens, and I just feel really confident playing with a team. And also when you try something new and then you build up your skills, you feel really confident. Lacrosse is my favorite sport, and when I first started playing lacrosse, I didn't really like it very much, and I didn't feel very confident with the skills or anything. And then I worked on it really hard, and going into my freshman year of high school, I felt really confident with the skills because I practiced them so much, and I made varsity.
Great. And you told me earlier a comment that a teacher made to you with regard to what you learn in sports and how you can use that in your academics. Will you share that conversation with us again?
So I had a teacher tell me if I was struggling in a class, he told me that to take what I get out of sports and put them into my academics, because I really love to play sports. And so he told me that if I was not doing very well in lacrosse, I would work harder and become a stronger player. And he told me that if in school, I could take from what I learned in sports, I could take that into school by, if I was struggling in a subject, that to work harder and become better and more confident at that subject, because he knew that since I love sports so much, I would do that in lacrosse.
Great. Do you think it is helpful for people to play sports before they get to high school?
I think it is very helpful for someone to play sports before they go to high school, because I think before high school you have a lot less responsibilities. So like getting around sports and like getting to know sports is very important, because when you get to high school, I think it's sometimes hard to try a new sport because you might not have as much time on your hands to practice that sport. So beforehand you can, like in middle school or when you're younger, you can try new sports and make sure you know the ones that you really like, and when you get to high school you can play those sports.
And also, if people are just hanging around, like Western Reserve is a boarding school, so people are hanging around a lot and don't really know what to do, so they'll often pick up a soccer ball and be like, let's go play soccer, and everyone will go have a soccer game. And there are a lot of international students who haven't really played any sports before, and when we teach them, they always have a really, really fun time, and it's just a way to like let stress go and just play sports with your friends.
Do you think if the international students came to your boarding school already knowing some of the sports that the school offers, that they might be more comfortable going out and just playing either soccer or basketball or lacrosse or whatever it might be with the other students?
Yeah, I think so, because they would have a lot more confidence already knowing, because sometimes we have to like drag them out and be like, come on, come play soccer with us, like, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I've never played it before, but I'll try it out. And if they've already learned how, then they'd be more confident in playing.
And I think the transition would be easier for them, because sports is a good way to get to know people. So I think it would really help the transition from where they lived before to America.
Yeah, and on your team, in your high school team, like my lacrosse team, they're all like my best friends, and they always support you through academics. If you're having like a tough class that you're having a tough time in, and you're just like really struggling, they always help you, and they're like, just don't think about it when you're playing your sport, and then you just go out and have fun with your friends. It's a really good way to meet new people too.
In your experience, do you think playing sports takes away from your studies?
I don't think it takes away from my studies, because sometimes when you're studying, you really just need that break, and doing athletics really helps your academics in my mind, because it helps the stress of the academics to be released. So when you go in to learn the academics, it makes you have an open mind and you're not stressed out about it.
Yeah, I agree with all that, and I think that it doesn't take away from my academics. It definitely is a good break, like with all the work that you have built up and all the studying that you have to do. It just really helps to kind of run off all that stress and play with your friends.
Well, that's great. Do you think playing sports makes your high school experience better?
I think for sure it helps make my experience in high school better, because it has opened me up to a lot of new friends that I don't think I would have gotten to know without lacrosse or swimming. So I think that's a great thing about sports, is it opens you up to new people.
Yeah, definitely, because you have to work as a team, and so you just really get to trust really get to trust your teammates and just get to know them as people. And now, like, I wouldn't have met the girls on the lacrosse team if I wasn't playing lacrosse, and they're all my best friends, and it's just a really fun time.
That sounds great. Everything you've had to share with me, I think, is very important about an education here in America, is that people really do value the whole body, mind, and spirit world of education. And yes, you do study in your academics, but you also grow, learn, and develop through sports as well. And hopefully you can take all of those experiences into the career world with you in the future. So thank you both very much. You've been really great.
No, thank you.